Evening, Mike.
I guess so. Who all we got here? I seen Jeff Kane and Keith. Who else we got? Cheryl.
KJE's up in here.
Good to see Keith out around more.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, yeah. It was a welcome sight to see his name in chat again. It's fun.
Definitely. Uncle Smiley.
Every time I get a compliment on the shirt, I turn around and I point at the back. I was like, "That's where you get it, man."
KJ.
Cheryl Smith.
Hey, they just need to get a Jeff Kane one with the Angels on it.
Right? Yeah. I saw the hat. I like it.
Yeah, I like them bucket hats. Definitely. Well, the other Mike, I guess he's DOA for right now. He's got some other stuff going on, but he'll make an appearance sometime.
Exactly.
Hey, Johnny No Shoes made it in.
Johnny No Shoes, welcome in, brother.
Ryan.
Haven't seen his stream in a while because he was streaming during the day, and I've been a night shifter for a while now. I think it was he was on Fridays, right?
Yeah, he has a pretty good show. He usually has a pretty good one. T-shirts, tank tops, durags.
Do-rags. I always wondered how you said do-rags. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I've only heard it spoken. I've never seen it in print. So I was like, I'm glad Jeff spelled it out. I'm gonna go with that. I was like, I never knew how it was spelled. Like, how do you spell do-rag?
Hey, Mark
I've only used it in speech.
Yep. I wore a bunch of them when I used to weld all the time. Kind of save a little bit of the head from getting burnt.
Right. I've just always gone with the floppy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours is welding oriented, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The only time I'm wearing anything on my head is when I'm out in the sun, and then I need a brim.
Yeah. Especially down there in Texas. Hey, Stan. Stan the man made it in. There's Jake, Katie, and River.
JD and River.
The cakes.
Yeah, I missed everything on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. I was at my cousin's place on Lake Austin. My sister was in town, so I was with my nieces. I was out on a pontoon boat, living the life. Watch the kids get drug around on a tube. Such a good time.
That's more important.
I didn't get sunburned. I'm like really proud of myself. And I saw a snake eating a fish.
Yeah, you had a better time than I did last week. We had burying my uncle, so.
Right.
But
can you give us one of your fondest memories of that uncle? Does anything come to mind?
Yeah, kind of. Back when it's more remembering what happened from my dad's stories. Back when they were kids, my dad was the baby. My dad was the baby, and my uncle was the oldest. There was two sisters in between, and they'd smeared lipstick all over my dad when he was a kid. And he told him, he says, "I'll get you back. It may be, 20 years from now." About 45 years later, he walked in one night with a little bit of lipstick and went over to my uncle and said, "Hey, remember when I was a kid and you guys smeared lipstick on me?" "Yeah." He started smearing all over my uncle's face. So I told you I'd get you back.
That's nice.
Of course, I do
Yeah,
remember
no,
my uncle one time was telling my grandpa when he was still alive, he kind of joking around with him, but my grandpa was kind of a hard man. He worked railroad all the years back at Frisco Railroad. And he joking around with him one night. My uncle said, "Yeah, I ought to just take you outside, old man, and me and you just duke it out, just for the hell of it, you know." And my grandpa said, "All right, go on outside and I'll meet you out there." And he got out there and he grabbed hold of my uncle and threw him up against the clothesline pole and tied him to it and left him there all night. And it rained that night. The next morning he come out and sitting on the porch with his coffee and said, "Well, you want to challenge me again?" Nope. Nope.
nope.
Nope.
That's wild, man.
Oh yeah. It was no worse than my little brother. We used to take him and hang him from the tree by his toes, by his big toes, and then use him as a pinata.
Yeah, I was the youngest and hanging out with my cousin, and my cousin was older, and there were some boys, the Cunningham boys, and I was told to go outside and play with David and the Cunningham boys, and they hogtied me and left me in the closet, in the garage, in the carport. I wasn't invited along, and I was found a couple hours later when they went to feed the dog. So I've been on the end of that. But I mean, like, when you're a young kid and stuff like that, those older boys, you want to do everything that they can do. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, they're like, man, they're so cool. Like, even when they're being mean to you, you're like,
It's worth
hey,
it. It's
let's
worth it.
go.
It's worth it. As long as I get to hang around, it's worth it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of storytelling.
Oh yes. Hey Lance, welcome in. Oh yeah. There's lots of them. So you get any new fish yet, Mike? Or
No, not yet. I'm still in the planning phases. I've got an idea to raise those instead of raising the for that 50-gallon lowboy, instead of raising the hardscape lava rock up with substrate. I'm going to I think I'm gonna buy some acrylic rods that are like an inch thick, and I'm gonna support them all up with that. So then it's kind of a floating island. And then that way there's plenty of room for the fish to like swim around and whatnot, and room
kind of have
for
an
plants underneath it.
avatar type thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. But yeah, I found those acrylic rods online. They're an inch thick and like 12 inches long, and it's like 10 of them. And I want to say it's like $21. I don't know. I don't know whether the price is going to change, and I don't know whether it's going to be one of those things where, yeah, you can get it at that price. It's just like, it'll be here in 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
Right.
yet. I haven't pushed the
Right.
order button. I haven't figured out how the delivery works yet. But
Right.
that's the
That's,
plan right now.
that's like Curtis. He was here 2 weeks ago, him and Cheryl, and he'd got a tank and stand from Cheryl, 75 gallon.
Mm-hmm.
The stand for that tank is solid acrylic.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, he
made out of
said that we could
acrylic.
all get on it.
Yeah, and for with the money they spent on making that stand out of acrylic, you could have built a big tank with it.
Right. But I
But
bet an
it's
acrylic
solid.
stand looks really good, though.
Oh, it looks really cool. It's like black. It looks black, but it's like a mirror black. It's cool.
Okay, yeah, because I haven't seen any pictures of it.
I'll have to have him send you some.
It's
He's got the tank sitting
That's
on it right
awesome.
now in his garage, but it's cool. And it's all acrylic, and for being
That's awesome,
acrylic,
man.
it's pretty heavy.
Right.
It probably weighs as much as the tank does. As we slid it out of her Suburban into the back of his new truck, and yeah, it was fun, but it was a good
Yeah,
time.
I think what were we talking? We were talking with him last week. I think that was the last time I talked to him.
Hmm.
He said he forgot that driftwood.
Yeah, yeah, I still got a big pile of it out here.
Right, and he didn't realize it until he was a good ways away. And he
Man,
was
he's
like,
almost halfway home, and he's like, "Oh
Dang.
man." Well, they'll be here when you guys get back.
Yeah, my cousin's house is up on a cliff. And so you go drive down to the water, and we were hanging out down by the water, and drove back up to the house to like get our stuff and like come back because I was coming back today. Like 3 hours ago, I was in the lake, up to my neck in the lake. It was great.
Oh,
Um,
you can't
so
beat it.
I got a shower and everything, but we got back to the house and I'm loading everything up, and I was like, man, I hope I didn't leave my cup, my favorite cup. I hope I didn't leave that down there at the dock. That would be a shame to have to go back down there and like go get it. And then like I was putting the first bags in the car and it was right in the console, and I was like, dang, I did a good thing. But like for a second there, I was like, did you remember to get your cup? And I was like, ooh, probably not. But I did good that time. So yeah, no, it's been quite a week for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with myself.
The one thing about Curtis, every time he's been here and he's got to remember to take something, he always forgets something.
Right. But you guys had a lot of fun
Oh yeah,
hanging out together.
oh
That's
yeah,
fun.
we had a lot of fun.
That's what
We
it's about, man.
got to swap a bunch of fish, and we all
Oh, that's
we
good.
all had fun.
What'd you end up with? Anything good?
I got some Unimaculata wild type bettas. Got
Okay.
some veil tail blue or electric blue veil tail marbled angels,
Okay.
and some Daisy's rice fish.
Excellent. Let me know how the rice fish goes for you. Are you putting them outside or inside?
Right now they're inside.
Okay.
Next year I'll probably put them outside.
Okay. Yeah. Because I really think that I'd like to do that. I really do kind of like the nano thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do like my 100-gallon tubs over here, they're of such a size that if I put a bunch of rice fish in there and stuff like that, it could be like a nano koi pond because
Yeah,
like you still like have like with the rice fish, you've got a nice top down view on them,
yeah,
and
because
like
they're mainly meant to be seen from above. But like these ones I've got, they're getting like a blue color to them, and it's all on the top sides of them. So if you're looking at it from the top of the tank
that's
down,
awesome.
you
Yeah, and
see
some of
that
them have like
blue.
a line.
Yeah, you see that blue. And if you're looking at them from the side, they just like a regular white fish, basically.
Right. And in Japan it's been a thing for like a really long time and stuff
Almost
like
as
that.
long
So
as
there's a lot
koi.
of different kinds.
Oh yeah, almost as long as koi.
Right. And they're getting popular right now. So we should start seeing like a bunch of different kinds and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Well,
Jose
Jorge,
was at
yeah,
a
Mexicali, yeah, he was at that Madaka thing. Yeah, I seen that.
yeah,
I seen
that
that.
looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
High
they're making their
vibes.
way. Hey, Eddie. But yeah, we're starting to see more and more variants here.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think they're really cool. And I was talking with what CC's Aqua Escapes,
Mm-hmm.
and she is very into the Badaka rice fish and stuff like that. And like
Yeah.
she's got quite a bit of knowledge under her belt. She's been into them for a minute. You know what I mean? So she was like dropping all sorts of stories about them, and like that got me even more excited about them.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's always fun.
and in a low boy, them rice fish would look really good too.
Cheryl's saying that the males will get a dark blue with red fins
Mm-hmm.
because they're still young. That's
Yeah,
exciting, man.
yeah, they're pretty small. So with a Unimac, a lot of these Unimacs, they're pretty
Mm.
small too. But for as small as they are, they're little murder beans.
They've got that. They've got the aggressive in them.
Oh yeah, you can drive. I've been feeding them like mosquito larvae and stuff like that. A lot of live food. Boy, they just tear it up.
Wow. Hold on, I had something. There we go.
They will flat tear them mosquito larvae up.
Yeah, I got to get my. I had a bandana for just this right here because it's awful hot and I'm away from the water again. So
Well, I don't
it's
know about down there where you're at, but they're saying next week
not
we're
as good
supposed
as
to
it
cool
was.
off. We're supposed to cool off next week.
Oh man, does that mean it's coming back to us?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope not. But like that's the way it is most summers is we get a high heat dome over central Texas and like any front of any kind just slides off and around and we're just stuck with the sun just beating us down.
That's what we've
But
had for the past month or so, month and a half.
yep, find yourself something with stone walls or brick walls that's air conditioned that doesn't have many windows that serves cold beer. Like
That's the best
that
place
is
to
a
be.
pastime in Texas. Happy hour in a
Mm-hmm.
cold air conditioned building.
Mm-hmm. Done that many a times. Yeah, a little warm here too, vibes. It was 105 without the heat index. With it, it was 115.
Yeah, we got a day over 100 again this past week. So
They're saying
it's starting
tomorrow.
to normalize again. Like we've been in the mid 90s and it's extremely odd like because that's not usually how it goes during the
Yeah,
summer.
we've had like 70 and 80% humidity too. So it's been miserable. And then next week they're saying that it's like 2 or 3 days. It's supposed to be like mid 90s and then drop back into the 80s. That makes me wonder if maybe we ain't going to have an early winter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I'm like it's been unseasonably cooler than it normal. It's still very warm, but we're usually up over 100. So I'm just scared that like August we're just going to catch up and it's like everything's going to be on fire. My spidey sense is tingling. I have a little bit of anxiety about it.
Stan repaired fence for 7 hours today. Too old for it. Yeah, I'll agree to that. Repairing fence at any age is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I'm 48. I might not be too old for it, but I definitely don't have the stamina for it. I'll tell you that.
I got about
I'm
10
not.
years on you, so.
Yeah, I'm not in the shape that I should be for it for sure. But yeah, I have two side fences, and we need to
Mark,
do
you want to trade?
both
He
of
said
them.
it started out at 34 where he's at.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mark's having his cold time down there.
Yeah, during winter.
34 is not too bad though. I mean, like you got to wear a jacket and stuff. If it's raining or something, that's a kind of a pain in the butt. But like that's some of the best weather that we get in Austin
About
and
30,
stuff like that.
36 and above, I do okay. Anything below 36, I hurt so damn bad I can't hardly move.
Okay, so 36 is your mark.
Yeah, about 30, 36, 37, somewhere around in there. Other than that, I can get around, but why I hurt like hell when I do.
Mike
But
Fish Tank says it's the fifth hottest since they've been keeping records. Yeah, man, no, like a lot of people were suffering. Vibes and I were talking about it. It's like, dude, all that heat has to be somewhere. Like we're usually getting baked.
yeah,
So it has to be
it's us
somewhere. I
getting
feel
baked
bad
this
for
year.
whoever got it.
It's us getting baked this year.
Yeah. Weird.
It's not been too bad where I'm at. Whatever where Curtis is, yeah, he's been hotter than we are.
I've been seeing a lot more complaints about the heat this year, this summer, in the chats than I normally do. So I think some people were getting heat that they are not used to.
Oh yeah. I'll agree, Lance. Wood stove weather, bring it on. Have you been hotter than you normally are, Keith? Keith said it's hot. Been hot at AF up here.
Oof. But yeah, I was going to the lake, so I went to the store. I bought soda water I don't usually have. So I've been drinking Dr. Peppers in the afternoons. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice being awake during the day.
I will say though, at least we've had enough rain this year to bring all the ponds and pits up because 2 years ago, one of the local swimming holes was only ankle deep. It'd been
Yeah.
down that much. Now it's up where it ought to be.
Yeah, ours are starting to fill up,
We've had about
but
a little over two.
sometimes Island is almost gone, but it's still there in Lake Travis.
Yeah, we've had over 2 foot of rain. Nothing like what you guys have had down there, though.
Yeah, but from what I understand, that's kind of like how our history has been. We're either in a drought or we have biblical style floods.
Yep. Oh, that's what gets me. We've had all this rain. You go out there right now, hell, there's cracks in the damn dirt, 2 inches
Yeah,
wide. You dig down about 6 inches, it's still dry.
yeah. Most of my yard is clover, and when we go for a couple weeks without rain and stuff like that, it just gets crispy. So it just crumbles underneath your bare feet.
Yeah. Yeah, vibes. I don't know who enjoys that weather. It ain't me.
Yeah, we only get it a couple times during the winter and stuff like that, and all of our lines are up in the air. We don't have enough buried lines and stuff like that. So transformers blow. We go without electricity,
Yeah,
and
our stuff's up here.
you gotta wait for everything to thaw.
Our
But
stuff's
and
up
like
here too.
we don't get snow, we get ice.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Stan. We're having to mow here at least once a week. Come fall, it'll be about twice a week. Usually by
Yeah,
now it's slowed down.
mine needs mowing, but I mowed it just before it rained, and we haven't got much rain since then. So it's a little unkempt looking, but it's not going to get any taller until we get some rain. So I put it off for a third week, and we're just going to let it roll. As long as it's not bothering my wife, I'm good. But if it's
Yep.
bothering the wife, it's easier just to go out and mow it.
Yep. Yeah. Can't have her unhappy. Mine ain't too bad. It's about an ankle high right now.
Yeah, some of the weeds that go tall have gone tall, but like most of it's only like what 4 inches at most.
That's about where I keep mine cut at for. But yeah, you'd think with this heat, but here lately in the morning when I get up, there's a heavy dew on the ground too. So it's like, no wonder it's still
Yeah,
growing.
that's what's keeping all the insects and stuff alive and stuff like that. Like during the middle of the day and until evening, it's murderous out there with the heat. But in the morning there is a heavy dew, so like everybody's able to get water.
Mm-hmm. Been having to add water to my pond at least every couple of days because it's down about 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah, I
Big
let
pond,
mine go pretty far, but then I fill it up.
big pond, I ain't even gonna worry about because that thing gets all naturally fed. So
My 200-gallon tubs are underneath the porch, so they get some sun, but they're not in direct sun. So
right,
I think that helps with the evaporation.
yeah.
And I
Like
got duckweed in one of them.
my
Too much.
300 out there, it's down about 6 inches. I filled it up today. It'll probably be down another 6 inches in a couple of days.
Yeah, those 300s are nice. I was looking at it when I got the 200 gallons.
And
I
mine's
didn't
just a
do
big
it, but
round one.
okay, yours
Mine's
was the
just
round one. They make a oval shaped one, like the 100-gallon. That's 300.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was looking at.
That's basically what I got. I just buried it.
Nice. I don't know whether I could bury mine. I know that I go underneath the dirt and it's clay, but you can't go very far and it's limestone.
And you'd have to have a bobcat or an excavator. Excavator dig it down fairly quick. You use somebody with a mini
Yeah.
excavator.
Right? Just got to find that guy with an excavator and that is looking for a bunch of endlers.
Yeah, I know someone with one, but right now he's in Saudi Arabia.
Well, that's a little
He's
far.
got one. My brother's got one. He's going to be over there for quite a while yet. It should be fitting him for his prosthetic legs before long. I've talked to him in a while. I got my 55-gallon low boy built. I still got to build a stand.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was one of the things that you thought was going to be a challenge, like, and it didn't end up being a challenge? And then what did you not expect
Mainly
to be a
bracing
challenge
it.
that like held you up?
Mainly bracing it
Mm-hmm.
because I did Euro bracing on it,
Yeah.
and I just siliconed it all. I did a 3-inch wide strip in the middle going across to brace it, and then a couple 2-inch wide ones on each end. Let them dry for 48 hours, and then filled it. I thought for sure it was going to blow out. No, it's been sitting out there for 5 days now with water in it.
So you got water in it?
Yeah. We'll
Nice.
let it sit there for about 2 weeks with water in it and see what happens. I got to
Cool.
build a stand for it anyway because I took a 55
Right.
and laid it sideways.
So what widths are you gonna use to build with? Are you gonna use like 2x6s or 4x4s or?
I've got actually some full width 2x4s that come out of a house that was tore down here and it was built in the 1800s. So
Okay.
they're actual 2x4.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, real ones.
Not 1 1/4 by,
Right.
2 3/8 or whatever. They're actual 2x4.
Wow.
And I'm going to use those.
Heck yeah,
I'll
man.
build a stand with. I'm going to I've got another 29, a couple 29s out there too. I'm thinking of making them into low boys.
Right. Now that you've done it, you're like, that wasn't that bad. I might do it again.
Yeah.
All right.
But what I'm going to do with the 55 low boy, I'm going to put shell dwellers on one side and rock dwellers on the other.
Okay, yeah.
And then this 29, it's probably going to be all plecos. Low boy pleco tank.
Nice. Sleeper's asking after your brother. How's he
He,
doing?
last I knew of, he was doing okay. They was getting him prepped to fit him for a prosthetic before long, getting his leg, keeping an eye on his leg. Everything's looking good. His burns finally healed.
Right. Well, they've been doing prostate work for so many decades now and stuff like that. Like they've got it down. You know what I mean? So we got that going for you.
Well, when he has his prosthetic leg made, he's supposed to come back and go to some place that Alex recommended his sister works at. It's, I think, in Georgia. He's going to
Right.
go
We have so
there.
many more materials for prosthetics too
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that.
some
It's
of them
pretty
legs.
neat.
Like, I have an uncle that has a prosthetic leg,
Hmm.
and he can be wearing. And they took his off above the knee, where my brother's is
Okay.
below. And
Okay.
if he's wearing like long shorts, like basketball shorts, my
Yeah.
uncle, you can't tell which leg's fake and which one ain't.
Yeah. That's great.
I mean, it's got hair and everything on it.
Oh, wow.
Like, holy shit.
So neat, man.
It bends at the ankle. He can raise his, lift his leg up off, and then it'll move at the ankle. It's got little sensors inside of it. That it's just a wireless thing.
That is wild. I like that.
But he's doing all right. I need to call him actually to find out what's going on, because I know my sister's supposed to be coming back here in a couple of days.
Right. There's only so much hearsay, and hearsay is never as good as hearing it from the horse's mouth. So, yeah.
Right? Right. He seems to be in fairly good spirits about all of it, though.
Well, that's really good because I know that a lot of the battle can be psychological
Mm-hmm.
when it's something on your body that gets
Yeah,
removed
he
and
still
stuff
has a
like
lot of
that.
the
Like,
he still has a lot of the ghost pains. Like
mm,
he'll be sitting, he'll like my sister was saying, she was there seeing him the other day, and he was sitting there, and he told my sister, he said, "Can you scratch my foot on this? Reach down there and scratch that foot." And she reached over and was scratching his foot. He goes, "No, not that one, the other one." She's like, "Greg, you don't have a leg there anymore, remember?" Bullshit. I
right?
can still feel it.
Oh
You may
man.
be feeling it, but it's not there.
But yeah, that's the wildest part, man.
Well, look who made an appearance.
Well, hello, flatbed. Good to see you, my man.
Between games, are you getting whooped?
Right? Yeah, he didn't say he was winning.
Nope. He just said he'd stop in. He's probably getting whooped.
There's still time. There's still time.
Oh yeah, there's always time. Well, we must be going to have a weather front moving in or something, because my Corys are in here going ape shit.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, they're
time.
all over the tank, going to the top, coming down, just going crazy.
Yeah, my foot and ankles are itching from the mosquitoes, but I was smart. I got out of the shower and I put on pants instead of shorts.
Yeah,
I thought ahead. What up, price tag Joe? Hello, welcome in.
I'm kind of lucky in that part, I guess, because mosquitoes can eat my legs up all they want, and I'd never know it.
Ah,
I'd never feel any of it.
man, I feel them, and like I get a pretty good size like quarter welt from each
Yeah,
one.
I get the welts. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they were eating me up. I just can't feel them. I'll have feeling in the back half of my legs,
Is
bottom of my
that from
feet.
an injury?
Yeah, my spinal injury.
Ah, Yeah, I got a weird thing right now on my right hand. My sometimes my thumb, but my index finger has some numbness to it, and I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm continuing to stretch my shoulder out, and my elbow has been bothering me too. So I've been massaging that
I
as
get
well, and
that
I
nerve that
think
runs
something's.
that,
I
that
think I need
nerve
to
that
loosen
runs
some.
through there every
Yeah,
now
I
and
think
then.
it's a fascia thing. I think
Hmm.
so. If I can loosen the fascia a little bit, then I think that I'll get that feeling back.
Yeah, there's a pool, Branton, but you don't get to use it.
I don't know. Brandon has been leaving a comment like every week after my live stream, and I appreciate it, brother. And I'm sorry I've been giving you so much hell in chat. You know what I mean? Like
If we didn't give him
I'm
hell,
gonna let up. I'm gonna let up a little bit.
if
You know what
we
I mean? Because
he's
you're a
like
real one.
Jimmy P, Mike. If we don't give him hell, he thinks we're pissed off at him.
That's true. That's why I'm not going to totally lay off. I want, but you know what I mean? Like I'm starting to feel bad.
Yeah, carpal tunnel. June, you might look into acupuncture on that carpal tunnel, depending on how bad it is. It's. I know several people it's done wonders for.
Yeah, it's giving them some relief. That's awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, they've only been doing that and writing things down. You know
For
what I mean? Like
centuries.
800 years. Yeah, 800 years longer than we have. You know what I mean? Like some of their medicine's real good.
Yeah, she's done acupuncture. Well, they may not have done it right.
Joe, I go live 11 Central. So whatever that means to you, whatever time that is for you, 11 Central though.
Joe, are you going to be making it to the Clash?
That's a good question. I'm getting excited about the Clash. I've been having the itch. I want to make sure that my reservation and everything is all still good. And it's about time to buy an airplane ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And I have checked my ID is good. And I do have that gold star on my driver's license, though I have already done the things that are required for.
You don't want to go down there and get the body cavity search?
Oh, they'll probably put me through it anyway. There's something about like my general anxiety or demeanor in line and stuff like that. It's just like
You come with us.
I always get pulled to the side and searched.
You come with us.
I either look like a friendly guy or like somebody who's not going to put up a fight about it. You know what I mean, and make a big stink about it, or or I look like I'm doing something. Like I'm not sure which, but yeah, I get selected more often than others. One time it was because I was wearing a Morphine shirt.
Oh,
The band Morphine.
yeah.
So I was a 300-pound guy in line labeled Morphine. So I think they just assumed that I was a test. You know what I mean? They're like, oh,
Yeah.
there's the test guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, they pulled me over for that. And they're like, are you aware of morphine is a controlled substance? And I was like, are you aware that this is a band t-shirt and the dates are on the back? Like, I was like, this, yeah, it's wild. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've been selected more than others.
They're profiling, man. Profiling.
Right. And I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might just be like anxious, like traveling, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And like I'm doing some things that like cue them to like put me towards that. Like I'm not sure what it is. Like I have a tick or something. I don't know. But
Joe's wanting to know
the
what
good
day you
news is
stream.
I'm boring and I'm never doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I get a little bit of hassle, but I still make my plane on time. You know what I mean? Like everything's okay.
Right. Joe wanted to know what days you stream, Mike.
I stream on Wednesday night, so tonight. So yeah, it's just Wednesday night right now.
And this is
Um,
pregame.
yeah, that's why when you guys were like, "Yeah, we're going to do it on Wednesday at 7." How does that work for you? I was like, I tried to make sure that I'm at my house and for my stream that I do at 11. So I was like, I should be ready to go.
Yep, this is just a pregame warm up. Mark Sterl said most times when I play, they test me with explosive wand. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, yeah, Joe's bunking with Curtis. He'll be there.
Yep. You guys are going to have fun. Curtis is a riot.
June says I'm the token white pullover. They're like, yeah, grab that guy too.
Curtis is a riot. You get him drinking, especially, he's really a riot.
Yeah, Mark, do you think it has to do with like your hobby or something like that? Like the sniffers and stuff like that when you walk past, like something like it's on your jacket or something?
Yeah,
You
it
know what I
might
mean?
be.
Like he says they test him with the explosive wand.
Yeah, but backstage with Vibes is a little different than him in person, Joe. Hey, Dee Dee. You can
Yeah,
ask
a little
Cheryl.
bit. I haven't been on one of Vibes' lives
I've been backstage with
in a
Vibes.
minute. I guess San Antonio when he did a live, I was on. But
Yeah, I've been.
I try not to cuss and like talk about obscene things, you know what I mean? Like while I'm streaming, you know what I mean? Like, I mean like what YouTube does have a policy and some rules in place, and I believe that it's for the best for everyone, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like so, I try to act like my mom's in the room, you know what I mean? Like
right. Yeah, it is hard sometimes, Joe. Especially when you get a bunch of us together.
yeah. Hi Dee Dee.
Especially New
I've been
Year's.
looking at some of Dee Dee's tanks. She's really got some nice ones going
Yes,
on,
she
man.
does. Yes, she does.
She's one of my inspiration points. So let's see what Dee Dee's doing. And I was like, man, I want something like that. I'm gonna have to work towards that. I don't think I could do that right off. I think I'm gonna have to work at it for a minute, but
Well, you sweet talk Dee Dee into coming down there, Mike, and have her set a tank up for you.
that's not a bad idea. She ain't gonna come down to Texas in August. I know that. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No. September, October, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's when we're gonna have to do that.
That or,
I rode with them out to a pizza place last year at the Clash. So like that whole fam is great. And
well, you just wait till you
I
get to
don't
the.
think I did anything too inappropriate.
You just take a big trunk with you when you go to the Clash. When you get down there, before you leave, you kidnap Dee Dee and bring her back with you.
Right? I don't know, man. I don't want no trouble.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Dee Dee was a jailer. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know,
you
Mike.
know
She
what I
might be
mean?
able
Like,
to
yeah,
take
I
you.
don't think she'd go easy. You know what I
She
mean?
might be
Like,
able to take you.
oh, she could definitely take me. Like, I'm a, I have no doubt. So I just got to convince Dee Dee to kidnap me to my own house.
There you go.
It's a little convoluted, but you know what I mean? Like, we still got some time. I got some time to plan.
Right. Where you take a tank with you, have her set it up down there, and bring it back with you.
Right? Yeah, Vibes and I are gonna have to drive out there at some point. That way I could that way I could participate in that auction properly.
Right. She
Although
said
with
it.
a little bit of preparation and stuff like that, like it was $150 to ship to Ohio, and it ended up getting refunded because it didn't show up on
Dee
time, and
Dee's
everything arrived alive.
Dee Dee said even if I would go along, would have to pretend to fight at least.
Right? You'd probably knock me out doing that. Then Dee Dee would be like, "No, help!" And she's dragging me, dragging me towards the car, making it look like I'm still up.
She'd be holding me up, going, "Yeah, he's out. If I let go, he's gonna fall and watch." I don't know, Brant. I don't know if you could take Dee Dee. Dee Dee's pretty feisty.
I don't know. I want to see it. So yeah, Brandon, I think you could. You should try it.
Yeah,
You should. Yeah, you should definitely give it a go, buddy. I think you got a
give
good
her.
chance.
Yeah, getting your ass beat. They would be saying, "Guess Mike is in trouble now." Yep, 30 years working in a prison, so she's seen a lot.
Mm,
Probably a lot of things she wishes she hadn't seen. Hey, Jody.
right. That's how the hospital was for me. I've seen things that, yeah, my brain, you can't put it back.
Yeah, some things you just can't unsee.
Well, the realizing that the inside of your guts is still technically the outside of your body is like one of the things like medical school did to me that like has totally changed my way of thinking about everything. You know what I mean? We're just a
Mm-hmm.
really oddly shaped donut if you think about it.
Yep. Yeah, that it is.
It's wild.
Did he bite, kick, scratch?
Yeah, it's more trouble than it's worth. I'll tell you that. Even if you win, it was more trouble than it was worth. I bet. Didi will wear you out. Jody P, welcome in. Duckweed Aquarist. Such a great name. Man.
StreamYard crashed on me.
Oh man, are you back?
Yeah, I think so.
You sound fine on my end. Let me see how you look. I was looking. I got the comments up. Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, it just crashed on me.
That's wild. So are they seeing us? I bet.
Yeah, they are.
It's just saying it crashed. Freaking wild.
Yep, StreamYard just crashed out of nowhere.
Do they have ringtail cats where you're at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just realized not too long ago that we have ring-tailed cats, and my cousin was saying that they have one that lives down on the cliff, and you'll see him on the railing of the deck every once in a while, just passing
Yeah.
through. Like he doesn't stick around or anything, but like he's the hardest one to see. But they see a ring-tailed cat on a regular basis, and I was like, that's the coolest, man.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there might be a couple of them in my big pond.
Nice.
pretty sure. I know I got some white channel cat in there. Them things are, the heads on them things got to be 8 inches wide on some of them.
Wow.
Yeah, DD, it can be a little bit struggle. Stan, I'm in Kansas. I'm on the southeast side near Missouri. Curtis is on
Nice.
the southwest side. He's near Colorado. 6 hours away. He drove 6 hours, brought me some, oh, what are those? Some G'dads. And then stayed for a couple hours, hung out with me and Cheryl and Ryan, and we got everything loaded in his truck that he needed, and he drove all the way back. Cheryl's only 2, maybe 3 hours away.
All right. Scuba Steve-O, squat up. Good to see you, my man. Yeah, Didi, you definitely got juice in the tank. I'm telling you, man. Like I was looking at some of your tanks and I was like, Didi's doing it.
Oh, yeah. She's still got a lot of juice left in the tank.
My problem is getting started doing anything. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm-hmm.
get started on it, I get lost, lose track
Yep.
of time. That's when you know you're having a good time. You're like, oh, what time is it? Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. I've been on this for 5 hours. What?
Yeah, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. You lose track of time.
Yep. And sometimes got the freaking attention span of a squirrel.
Oh, definitely. All the time.
40 things going all at the same time. I do good to have one thing going at once and be able to finish it. More than
Yeah,
that,
40 sounds right because I got about 30 tanks and then there's like 10 other things. Laundry, going to work, gas in the car. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's
reminds
just
me.
10 more things outside of the hobby.
That reminds me. I got to do water changes tonight.
Yeah, it's time for me to do all my water changes tonight. I'm
Especially,
excited about it.
especially my Pleco tank. These green dragons. Oh my god.
Yeah, worse than goldfish, yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially when you got about 50 of them in a tank.
Yeah. Yeah, plecos and goldfish, you know what I mean? If you're not getting that weekly water change on them, it shows.
Yeah, pretty quick too. Plus, I got Corey's in there. They are going nuts tonight.
Oh, the Corys?
Oh yeah, these gold laser Corys, they're going nuts.
What? And your corns are hurting. Yeah, man, there's definitely a weather change coming. Well, that'll do it. Okay, so Branton's doing 2 tanks tonight. Yeah, I'm more of a we do it all at once.
Yeah, I do two, and then I'll wait a week, and then I'll do two more. I got a
Okay.
couple I don't even haven't changed in probably 2 years.
Right.
I might go ahead
With the
and
right
do.
fish and plant combination,
Might go ahead and do one of
that
them.
that can happen.
Oh yeah, I might go ahead and do a water change on them.
Right, Scuba Steve, like that's how I know that I'm doing water changes. I drag that 44-gallon trash can on wheels out of the garage, and there's that like 2-inch like step, and it sloshes water every time. Like, I'm not changing water unless one of my legs is wet.
There's nothing wrong with the ugly brown scuba. A lot of mine are the wild types. That my
Yeah,
trouser
I'm
pants
waiting
don't.
for I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for I don't want to just buy a bunch of wild type, but eventually I just want like cull shrimp from my shrimp tanks and stuff like that. Like, I want to put all the culls just around and stuff like that, so then they're part of the planted tanks. You know what I mean? There's a crew in there all the
Can
time
do
cleaning up.
Skittles tank basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, those look pretty good sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I was telling you about Halloween. We had glass cats and the glass humphead tetras, and ghost shrimp, amano shrimp, all the see-through ones.
Right. And what type of hardscape are you putting in with them
Just
for your
rock,
Halloween?
just rock.
Just rocks.
I've got some that look like headstones.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I like that. I was
I'm
thinking my
getting,
angels would be cool to do a Halloween theme in one of their tanks because they look like candy corn.
yeah. I'm thinking on that 29 Lowboy, I may set it up to look like what do they call that? Arthur Stone. You ever seen that? King Arthur
No,
Stone.
that's not familiar to me. What does it look like?
If you go on like my Facebook page, it'll be the cover at the top.
Okay.
It's like a big, it's a tomb is what it is, and it's like a big rock that's broke, and there's 9 little stones that are holding it up. Supposedly, the rumor is that that's where Arthur slayed a giant, and the giant broke the rock when it fell.
Oh, all right.
It's kind of a cool layout how it is. I'm thinking of trying to set something up like that in one.
That sounds cool, man.
I can send you a picture of them. I can show you.
Heck yeah.
I got pictures of it at all different angles. Duckweed. I can't even keep duckweed alive. It will not live in my water.
Yeah. So yeah, there's something up with your water. I have some tanks where it doesn't do well. Like, it'll be kind of whitish. Sometimes it'll be a lighter green, and it'll stay really, really small. So I'm just assuming the tank just doesn't have any nutrients left in it
Yeah, my
and stuff
tanks.
like that. And then I've
Yeah,
got other tanks and it's just fat and juicy.
the plants grow like crazy. It doesn't matter what tank I put the duckweed in. It'll be green under the gourd for about 4 days, and then it just turns brown and dead.
That's wild, man. I wonder what's up
It's
with your
not from
water.
flow, because I can put it in a tank that's got tons of plants with no filtration on it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, because
And
I've heard flow is a problem. Like, if it's constantly getting turned over, it doesn't
yeah,
do
but
well.
I can put it in a tank that's just calm as a mill pond, and it'll be green as a gourd for 2 3 days, and then it just turns brown, dead.
Thanks,
Because
price tag.
I got some duckweed from Cheryl when she brought me the Immaculatus, and I put it in there with them, thinking, okay, I'll put it in here, thinking maybe it'll take off from in this tank. No, it's all dead.
Yeah, Cheryl says that she feeds her culls to some of her fish. I forgot which one already.
Our duckweed's going crazy, and the koi are loving it. The goldfish are loving it.
Yeah, no, the more I can have my fish room like feeding itself, the better off I'm going to be.
Yeah, see, Dee, I don't have any. I only have lids on 2 tanks, and it's not those tanks that it dies in. I haven't put it in any of them.
Okay.
No, Cheryl the duckweed's fine. I know because, like I said, it won't live in my water.
Yeah. It's living in my water and all of my tanks in the garage. I don't think there's one with a lid in there, and my ones in the living room do have a lid.
But I've got my barb tank over here that's got all the tiger black rubies and striped barbs and all these other barbs in it. That is a hornwort growing tank. It grows hornwort. I can break it down and leave one little piece in it, one little stem. In a month, the whole top will be covered.
Okay, yeah. Mine gets real stringy inside, but outside it's been doing great.
Yeah, I've
But
been taking
in some of my tanks it grows well, but it's lime green. Ugh.
mine. I'll take it, put it all up, one little stem of it, throw the rest of it out in the pond. It just goes nuts in that tank.
That's awesome that your barbs are leaving it alone. My barbs decide whether a plant's going to live or in my tank or not.
Mine don't really bother anything. My striped barbs, every now and then, if I have like Java fern in there, they'll munch at it. But
Are
my
you
tiger,
feeding them more than once a day?
no,
Okay.
I feed them once a day, 5 days a week.
Okay. Because I'm feeding mine once a day, and they're one of the tanks that doesn't have duckweed in it. So the rosy barbs will eat the duckweed.
Yeah, eat a lot of algae too. I'm trying to find. Not there's a barb I'm looking for. I need to start looking for it more. It's the African banded barb. It doesn't get very big,
Okay.
but I'm wanting to find those again.
That's pretty cool.
They're neat little barbs. I hadn't had these striped barbs either, and Curtis had found them when he was up there at that show. And when he come back, he said, "I got these barbs for you. I don't know if you ever had these or not." And he pulled them out. Never even seen these before.
Wow.
But they're
Do you remember what kind they were?
they're striped barb. They're just called a striped barb.
Oh, just a striped barb? Okay.
Yep. They kind of look like a zebra danio in a way, but they're bigger. They're about probably 4.5, 5 inches. And they dart all over the tank. They're crazy. They speed around there just like Danio would.
Yeah. Vibes was like, that's too much. My rosy barb tank. He was like, he goes, I couldn't have this tank. And he goes, I love this tank. He goes, I like seeing it. He was like, I could not have this in my house. He was like, it's too much activity. He was like, I can't. He was like, that would give me anxiety. And I was like, all right, good to know, buddy.
See, I got rid of Africans because I found them they were too boring to me. I had peacocks, haps, and boonies. I had one tank that was all Tropheus. I had one that was Frontosa. It's like, you gotta go. They're just boring me to death.
Stan says he's got some gold barbs that are looking nice.
I've got some of Jeff Kane's gold barbs, and they're starting to really look good.
Nice.
I got some of his black ruby barbs too that are before long they should start showing color.
Three Cheese says his rosy barbs put their mouths on everything. Yeah, that's been my experience with my rosy barbs as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like a goldfish. They gotta test everything with their mouth. Basically, a tiger barb does the same thing. They're just curious.
Right.
Like, oh, they're nippy. No, they're just curious.
Right.
I'm not saying they won't nip, but they're pretty curious.
But I mean, like they're traveling as like a group, though. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
one tries it out, and then the next one's like, oh well, I wonder what that's like too. So then there's nothing left by the time all 24 of them have gone after it.
It's like 24 dories in one tank. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Well, Mike.
Yeah, they're so funny though. Like one is always One is always on the lookout at the garage door to see if somebody's coming in. So as soon as the door comes in, everybody in the tank knows, and they're
Oh
all like
yeah,
in the corner, like trying to get at you, like, "Come on, buddy, feed me."
it's like when I go every once in a while, I'll drop just like a cichlid pellet down in there. I'll just drop one in there, and one will
Yeah,
grab it,
I'll
then
do
another
it
one will
right now.
take it from him, and then that one will take it from another one, and it's back and forth. Like, you
There
crazy
you go.
guys. Well, Mike, I say we call her there.
All right, man, let's do it. But look, there they are, ready to go.
They're looking good. Who says
They're
they don't
doing it.
school?
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame they don't school.
Yep. Granted, it's not rummy nose schooling, but it's still schooling.
For sure. Yeah. And that's one of the behavior patterns that my wife likes a lot. She's into fish about this size, though. She doesn't like ones that are smaller. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, I'll be on at 11. We'll be in here in the fish room. I'm going to feed these guys and start changing some water and stuff like that and see what else is going on. And then I'll see you guys at 11. Anybody who wants to join.
We'll see everybody next week.